Hello students, today we will study Science Chapter 2 of Class 7. Exploring substances, acidic, basic and neutral. This is one of the most important chapter of science. Let's start. First introduction. Every day we see many substances around us. Some substances are sour like lemon, some are bitter or feel slippery like soap, and some are neither sour nor bitter, it means no taste like water. On this basis, substances are classified into three categories. First is acids. Second is basic and third one is neutral. Now what are acids? Substances that taste sour are called acids. Acid turn blue, litmus red. We will talk about litmus later in this video. Some examples of acids are lemon, vinegar and curd. Let us see with an experiment how acids turn blue litmus into red. Here, we use lemon juice which is acidic in nature for our experiment. First take blue litmus paper. Then add lemon juice on it. We can observe that blue litmus paper turns into red. By this we can say lemon juice is acidic which turns blue litmus paper into red. Now comes on types of acids. There are two types of acids. First one is natural acids which is also called organic acid. These acids are found in natural sources like plants and animals. For example, lemon contains citric acid, vinegar contains acetic acid, and curd contains lactic acid. And similar, there are many other sources which contains different natural acid. Second one is mineral acids which is also called inorganic acids. These acids are obtained from minerals present in the earth crust or made in laboratories. Some examples of mineral acids are hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid and nitric acid. Mineral acids are highly corrosive in nature. Corrosive means harmful. Uses of acids. Acids are very useful in our daily life. They are used in many places at home, in industries, in medicines and in various products. Some common uses are in medicines for treating pain and fever, for cleaning metals and rust, in industries for making fertilizers, dyes and plastics. In batteries, sulfuric acid is used in it. In food for sour taste, etc. Now let us talk about second substance which is bases. What are bases? Substances that feel soapy and slippery are called bases. Bases turn red litmus into blue. Some examples of bases are soap solution, baking soda solution, lime water, etc. Here is an experiment to test the base using soap solution. First of all, we take a red litmus paper. Now add soap solution on it. Red litmus paper turns into blue. So we can say that soap solution is basic which turns red litmus into blue. Now types of bases. Like acids, there are two types of bases. First one is natural bases. These bases come from nature like rocks, plants. Some examples of natural bases are calcium hydroxide which is also called slaked lime. Magnesium hydroxide, it is also called milk of magnesia. Second type of bases is laboratory-made or synthetic bases. Some useful bases are made in laboratory or industries. Some examples of these bases are sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, etc. Common bases which we use daily like soap contains sodium hydroxide. Now come on uses of bases. Bases are used in everyday products like soap, baking soda and industries. Some uses are First, in household cleaning like soap, detergent. In medicine, basis acts as an antacid for relief from stomach pain. In agriculture, to make fertilizers which helps in plant growth. In industries like sodium hydroxide is used in paper industry. In food processing like sodium bicarbonate used in baking soda, etc. What are alkalis? Some bases dissolve in water. These bases are called alkalis. Some examples of bases which dissolve in water are sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, lime water which is also called calcium hydroxide. Remember, then we can say that all alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkalis. Talk about third substances which is neutral substances. Substances that are neither acidic nor basic are called neutral. They do not change the color of litmus. Some examples of neutral substances are pure water, salt solution. Here is an experiment for testing a neutral substance which is water. First, we take red or blue litmus paper. Then we add water to it. There is no change in color of red and blue litmus paper. So, by the experiment we can say that water is neutral because of no change in color of litmus paper. Now we will study a very important topic of this chapter which is indicators. What are indicators? Indicators are substances that help us find out whether a solution is acidic, basic or neutral. They change color or smell when added to the substances. There are many indicators. 3 types of indicators are: first is natural indicators. Second is synthetic indicators, which are man-made indicators. And third is olfactory indicators. In this video we'll study some natural and olfactory indicators. Natural indicators. Natural indicators are those indicators which we get from the plants or other natural resources. Some natural indicators are litmus. With the help of an experiment, I have already shown that in acidic solution blue litmus turn into red. And when the solution is basic, then red litmus turns into blue. Second natural indicator is turmeric. In case of turmeric, when we add acidic solution then there is no change in color, means turmeric remains same yellow color. But when we add the basic solution then turmeric color changes into reddish brown. Third indicator is China rose or hibiscus. In acidic, the color changes into dark pink or red. In the basic solution, the color changes to green. Similarly, there are many more natural indicators which react in different ways according to acidic and basic solutions. Olfactory indicators. These indicators help us identify acids and bases by a change in their smell. Remember it. In acid, smell remains the same. But in case of in base, smell becomes weak or disappears. Some examples of olfactory indicators are onion, vanilla essence, clove oil, etc. Let us understand with a simple experiment how olfactory indicators react in case of acid and basic solutions using onion. First of all, take a piece of onion and smell it. You can clearly smell the onion. Next step is adding a few drops of lemon juice which is acidic in nature on the onion piece. Then smell the onion. The smell remains the same. Now, add a few drops of soap solution which is basic in nature on another piece of onion. Then smell the onion. The smell becomes weak or disappears in base. So, we can conclude that onions are olfactory indicators. In acids, the smell remains the same, but the smell becomes weak or disappears in base. Now the question arises, what is litmus and litmus paper? Where do we get it? Litmus, which is a natural indicator obtained from lichens. Lichens are a combination of two living organisms, a fungus and an alga living together on rocks and tree bark. And to get litmus paper, there are many steps. First of all, the coloring substance is extracted from the lichens. This extract is used to make the litmus solution. Paper is dipped in the solution and dried. The colored paper becomes litmus paper. And there are two types of litmus paper: blue litmus paper and red litmus paper. Neutralization. It is the process in which an acid and a base react with each other to form salt and water, reducing the acidic or basic nature of the solution. It means when we mix acid and base solution, then we get a solution of salt and water which is a neutral or nearly substance. So, it is called neutralization. Heat is also produced during this reaction. Example: when we add sodium hydroxide into hydrochloric acid, then sodium chloride and water is formed. Neutralization in everyday life. Neutralization reactions are very important and useful in our daily life and in industries. Here are some examples which show how neutralizations are helpful in our daily life. First is antacids, like NO salt, which is a base, are used to neutralize or reduce excess acid in the stomach and relieve acidity. Farmers add lime, which is a base, to acidic soil to make it suitable for growing crops. If a bee sting is acidic, applying baking soda, which is a base, can help neutralize it. Similarly, there are many more examples like treating tooth decay, in preserving milk, which show how neutralization is useful in our daily life. The pH scale. This scale is used to measure how acidic or basic substance is. The pH scale ranges from 0 to 14. When pH is 7, it is neutral. When pH less than 7 means the substance is acidic. Or when pH greater than 7 means the substance is basic. Important thing is that when pH level is high, then base becomes stronger and acid becomes weak. And when pH level is less, then acid becomes stronger and base becomes weak. I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.